There's an old saying that necessity is the mother of invention. In Kevin McCallan's case, that's exactly what happened. He needed a security system to protect his cool roof Hawaii building, but wasn't happy with his options. So he created a better system that's easier to use, as we learned from one of their satisfied clients, Mackay HR.
One of the favorite parts of my job at Mackay HR is our ability to help not just large companies, but also small companies. So one of our clients that joined us when they first started the business was Zmana. And then instantly in our first meeting, we realized how many of our missions and values aligned, right? We were both 24/7, we were both 100% tech-based and cloud-based, and everything this client said just matched our values and our mission. And so it was kind of a match made in heaven, and we were so excited we were able to work with them as an HR partner. And through that experience, once we moved into our new office, they were the only call we made. And now they do our office security, which is absolutely fantastic because their online platform is streamlined, it's easy to use, the UI UX is clean, their customer service is absolutely stellar. With Zmana, we have a true partner that's watching our back 24/7.
During this journey of building the company, we needed a home because we started at literally a storage space. And I ran into a building in Kakaako. As I started improving the building, I tried to find solutions to make it safer, easier to deal with for my employees. And there are issues in the neighborhood at night. I had cameras from Costco, they would break, but I didn't know who to call because they were broken. I bought them at Costco and we installed them. Our locks, if an employee accidentally lost the front door key on a Friday, I would immediately have to call the locksmith and have an emergency service and have the locksmith come in and change the key because in fear of somebody getting the key and breaking in and stealing all our stuff. So I basically started developing a product for me, for this building, for my employees and my tenants. It included lock management and building management, an alarm security system that's tied into a police department, and really, really good video. From my phone, I can turn the air conditioner on or off. I can open every single door and lock every single door. I can get codes. Every employee has a code, so if somebody does leave the company, I can swipe it off. It doesn't work. The person that cleans this property or house, if it's yours, they get a code. And if you decide that that person cleaning your house no longer is going to work for you, you just swipe it off. Once I kind of developed it and I liked it so much, I realized that there was a market and opportunity to help other small business owners and families, because at my house, we have a system and we don't even have keys at our house. In 2017 is when I started really exploring it and taking it serious. First, I was working on the name. I quickly learned that Z-Wave is the new technology that is allowing communication between wireless devices. It's like Bluetooth, but the problem with Bluetooth is if you have the main router and you have products all over the place, everything has to go back to that main router and back to the device. Well, when it spreads out, the technology doesn't get stronger, it gets weaker. With Z-Wave, it's a spiderweb network. So everything is connected to everything. So as it gets larger, it gets stronger. So all the technology companies got together and agreed to the platform of communication. So every company is innovating on the same technology. I was trying to figure out names and I was thinking about, I wanted something Hawaiian, but not too Hawaiian, and I was just working on it and I was surfing, and I literally was waiting for a wave, and I saw a wave come and I said, Mana. It came to me. And when I thought of Mana, I'm not joking, I paddle, paddle, paddle for a wave, and I literally took off and I just was like, bah, 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 and I kicked out and I got on my board and I'm like, oh my God, and I can feel it right now. It is Mana. And I was like, it needs something else other than just Mana. It needed something in the front. One of my partners who I invited into Zmana with me, who's super talented, who lives in San Francisco, we were sitting around talking about it, and I was talking to him about Z-Wave, and it just clicked, Zmana. So it expresses the Polynesian culture that I embrace and I love, and how you treat people with the technology of Z-Wave.
We think what sets us apart from our competition is basically our service. This is a service industry at the end of the day, and the relationships that we make with our customers are really special to us. If there's ever an issue, we want to make sure it's taken care of as quickly as possible. I think the best thing is just being able to monitor and know what's going on in your home at all times. If I get a notification here that my door was unlocked at noon and I'm at work and my wife's at work, I want to know who just unlocked my door so I can go in, check out my cameras, see who it is, and I'm like, okay, that's my friend, no problem, I get it. But the good thing too is that I have an activity log. Now for residential, that's really nice for like dog walkers or babysitters, or if you have friends who come into town and you're at work and you want them to have access to your house, you can just create a code for them. It can be a temporary code, it can be a code that only works during certain hours. The system is really easy to use and really intuitive. So if there's ever an alarm that's triggered from a breach or something of that nature, our first course of action is to call everyone that's on the list to be called. Is this a false alarm? Do you want us to dispatch HPD or the fire department? How would you like us to handle this? If no one answers, our default is to dispatch HPD. We'd rather be safe than sorry. Everyone's fear is false alarms. The way we design ours is to mitigate false alarms to the best of our ability. So if you are interested in getting a system on your home or business, give us a quick call or email. We always recommend us to come out, view the site, see all the intricacies of the property, talk with the owner, because there's always different needs and issues. Working with Mackay HR as a client of Zmana rather than the other way around has also been fantastic. They get the needs of their building. It was easy for us to have a conversation and build it for them. We know a little bit more about a property like that where it's a larger high-rise and there's security on site.
We just feel safer because we do work really long hours, and with their 24/7 backing, we know we have a partner that's there to support us all the time.